You're not productive as a Christian, and it's because of these three things. Hi, my name is Fumbi, and welcome to my channel. On this channel, we talk all things faith, productivity, and self-development. So the first thing is quiet time. Many people call quiet time different things, but at the root of it, it is personal time with God. And it looks different for everyone. For me, it means spending time in worship, spending time in prayer, reading my word, studying my word, and just hearing from God. Quiet time is the strength behind all the things that we do. Have you ever woken up in the morning, you've got a list of things to do and you just head straight on into it, and the day is just going and going and going, and the weeks are just going and going and going, but you never actually take intentional time to center yourself, to anchor yourself in Him? This is the reason why a lot of people burn out. This is the reason why a lot of people do things but see no fruit at the end. So a staple in your daily routine must be quiet time. In the book of Joshua chapter 1 verse 8, it says that we must meditate on the book of the law day and night, and that it should always be on our mouth. That tells you that God sees His word as a priority for us. It's what we need to survive. In fact, the Bible describes it as our daily bread. And so if you want to be a highly productive Christian woman, make sure that quiet time is right there at the top of your to-do list. The second thing is to make plans, but also stick to your plans. Integrity is a big thing in our faith, but we always look at it from the external in terms of how we relate to other people. But actually, we need to have integrity to ourselves. If we don't have integrity to ourselves, then how can we have integrity to others? If we say we're going to do something, we need to do it. In fact, doing that builds up confidence within yourself because you begin to trust yourself because you know that when you say something, you'll do it. The Bible even says, let your yes be your yes and your no be your no, meaning that your words matter, your intentions matter, what you say you're going to do matters, and you should match up to it. 2 Corinthians chapter 8 verse 11 says this, now finish the work so that your eager willingness to do it may be matched by your completion of it according to your means. So that tells us that we can have a willingness to do something, but we need to match that in the way that we complete it. We need to match it in the actual doing of it. You know, it's important for us to be like our Father. Our Father, He holds His word above His name. If He says something, He's going to do it. He never lets His word fall to the ground. If He makes a plan, He's going to see that plan to the end. So why shouldn't we? We should be emulating that same character that God has. Sorry to interrupt your video, but can I ask you a very quick favor? Could you give us a like if you're enjoying this video so far, and comment, interact with us. Let us know that you're enjoying it. Let us know your thoughts. And finally, hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss a thing. All these things really help our engagement on this channel, help us to grow, help us to reach other people just like you, and helps us to make the impact that we intended. I'll let you get back to it. And the final thing you need to keep doing to make sure that you are a productive Christian woman is to get used to dying to your flesh. One thing that I've learned over the years is that self-control is paramount in all areas of your life. Self-control is obviously a fruit of the Spirit. So if you have the Holy Spirit inside of you, you do have self-control, but it's like a muscle. You have to practice it, and you have to practice it with the little things first. I saw a video the other day that was talking about the practice of denying your flesh, and he gave a really amazing tip about how you can do this every day. So he says every time your flesh wants to do something, do half. So for example, he says every time he goes to the fridge and he wants to get 3 scoops of ice cream, he'll say, no, I'm going to have 2. That is a great way to start practicing how to deny your flesh in just the little tasks. We need to remember that we are a spirit and we are in a body. Therefore, our bodies can't be controlling us. Our flesh can't be controlling us. Otherwise, all we are prone to is carnal things, things of this world. We must be tapping into our spirit and making sure that our spirit is always in control, because our spirit is what is connected to God. And why is this important to productivity? If we never deny our flesh, we'll never do the hard things. I think one of the most difficult things with productivity is that we get really scared of doing hard things. And then even when we do them, we struggle to do them consistently. And, you know, with maturity, Maturity is actually doing things despite how you feel about it. So even when you don't feel like doing something, it's important to still do it because you know there's a bigger picture behind it. There's things that can be achieved when you deny your feelings and how you're feeling about that particular thing. So get used to denying your flesh, not just for spiritual purposes, but also for your productivity and for you to be able to achieve those goals. So make sure you are practicing how to deny your flesh. I hope that was useful for you. I would like to know which one resonated with you the most. Why don't you pop it in the comments, and before you leave, make sure you give us a like and subscribe. See you in the next video.